What's up, guys? Ooh, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing the past couple days and where I've been. I got a Super Nintendo Classic and I modded the crap out of it. So we're just gonna go through that real quick. I've kind of gone through a couple. I had some more wrestling games on it at first, but I decided to kind of take some of them off. They just didn't need to be on there. They just really aren't really up to the standard of, what I feel like I should put on here. So, like Raw, Royal Rumble, stuff like that, it just didn't stick around. Like I think I left WrestleMania, the arcade game, the good one. But Adventures of Batman and Robin, Batman Revenge of the Joker, Batman Returns, Beavis and Butthead, Bruce Lee, Return of the Legend, that is a Game Boy Advance game, Clay Fighter 2, Dragon, Bruce Lee Story, Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, Final Fight 1, Final Fight 2, Final Fight 3, which I realized I did not put Final Fight Guy on there. Somebody got me on that the other day. Hagane, which is like a $500 game. Iron Commando, I was having a ball playing that game the other day. Killer Instinct, why does the box look like that? What is going on? Alright, King of the Monsters, had some fun playing that the other day. King of the Monsters 2, Lawnmower Man, Lobo, Marvel Superheroes War of the Gems. I need to put Justice League Task Force or whatever, that's a pretty good game. The Mask is on there, Metal Warriors, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, the movie, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, Power Instinct, Samurai Showdown, Shaq Fu, Shin Kudo Senki Gundam W Endless Duel, Sonic Blastman 1 and 2, Spawn, Spider-Man Venom, Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, Street Fighter 2, or Alpha 2, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, the one at Super Double Dragon, Super Godzilla, Super Punch-Out, Super Star Wars Emperor Strikes Back, Tournament Fighters, Turtles in Time, Wolverine, Adamantium Rage, and X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So that's it for the beat-em-ups fighters. That's probably my favorite one, except for the wrestling games, of course. So if we're going with classics here, Castlevania Dracula X, Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, I'll probably add the other one on there as well. Kirby Super, I haven't put any Nintendo games on there yet. Kirby Superstar, Kirby Dream Course, Kirby Dream Land 2. And then this one is Mega Man X. Alright, and then NBA Jam. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Pokemon Sapphire. That's for my girlfriend, that's not mine. Secret of Mana, Star Fox 2, Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, Metroid, Tecmo Bowl 1, 2, and 3, Tetris Dr. Mario, Tetris 2, Tetris Attack, Legend of Zelda, Wario's Woods, and Yoshi's Island. And then, of course, we got my racing games that I really like on here. We got Battle Cars. We got F-Zero 2, which is a Japanese exclusive. I was playing it last night. It played awesome. F-Zero, the original F-Zero Grand Prix Legend for Game Boy Advance. F-Zero Maximum Velocity, also for Game Boy Advance. And F-Zero Climax, which is also for Game Boy Advance, but that one was a Japanese exclusive as well. I got a English patched version of that. So Rock and Roll Racing, Game Boy Advance, and for the Super, SD F1 Grand Prix, a Super Famicom version, like almost Mario Kart-esque game. Super Mario Kart, of course. And last but not least, what everyone in here is looking for, the wrestling section. So we got the Final Fire Pro Wrestling, No Dante Una. I probably just butchered that. Now that is the Japanese version. Now I'll go into that in a second. So the Japanese version of Fire Pro 2 on the Game Boy Advance Final Fire Pro. We got Fire Pro Wrestling. We got Fire Pro Wrestling A, which is the Japanese version of Fire Pro 1. I'll probably get an English patch for that as well. There's not really anything extra except for there's a couple of better attires to start out with. So Fire Pro Wrestling 2. Now the difference between these two is that Fire Pro Wrestling 2 in the US, which many of us had, it's harder to find. It did not have the same, basically the final Fire Pro for Game Boy Advance in Japan had a promoter mode, which would be the same promoter mode that you would see in Fire Pro Returns. Now you saw that in Final Fire Pro, but you did not see that in the American release for whatever reason, as well as the American release did not get leagues or tournaments that the first one had, which was a giant downgrade in my opinion. I mean, you can still book that stuff manually, but you know, to be able to do it helps. And so basically they replaced it with Iron Man Road, which is also how you unlock all the wrestlers and so on and so forth. But basically I have an English patch version of this that allows me to now do that, and I've never had an opportunity to do that, so that's cool. Muscle Bomber the Body Explosion, now that's just a Japanese version of Saturday Night Slam Match. I don't think it plays any different, I just think the title's cool. Natsumi Championship Wrestling, I never actually played it. I don't think it's a particularly good game, but hey, I put it on there. Now this one was really cool. This one was really cool, and I'll get back to that in a second. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this one was really cool. It's at Sushi Onita in an FMW game that I did not know existed, which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, and then Saturday Night Slam Masters, Saturday Night Slam Masters 2, which was only on the arcade, of course, and Supreme, or Super Fire Pro Wrestling X Premium. So that'll do it for this one, but I'll get back to you in a little bit. I gotta help my sister tie her shoe, or untie her shoe, excuse me.